Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. You found me at Mandy Mead Stitches. This is my YouTube channel about cross stitch. Mostly, yeah, it's all cross stitch today. And then you can also follow me on Instagram if you want more behind the scenes. I guess I don't post a whole lot over there, but I do post stuff occasionally. I'd love it if you followed me. Yeah, so this is Flosstube. I think it's episode 37, maybe. It is Friday, July the 2nd. It's been about a week, I think, since my last video. I actually got to hop on here. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to film a video this week because we are going, well, I'm going out of town-ish tomorrow. So my husband has a 4-day weekend. I had to work today and I have to work tomorrow because I work in the medical field. And so he today drove down, took our camper down to Florida with my 2 kids, and he met up with a good friend of his that lives in the Orlando area. I can't remember what part of Florida we're going to. It's about 3 hours south of here. I want to say it's something like Payton, Florida, but that's probably wrong. But anyways, it's just like a KOA campground, so we can hopefully swim and enjoy the 4th. So I'm going to drive down there after work tomorrow and then drive back home on Monday. Because here in the US, it's 4th of July, Independence Day, and yeah, we celebrate with fireworks and stuff. So that is really all the big plans. Last weekend here where I live, they did a fireworks show with some like lighted drones, which was really actually pretty cool. And they had Fits in the Tantrums played, so we caught the end of that concert. We didn't like actually go to the concert area. We just drove our car and parked to see where the to watch the fireworks. But you could still hear the music. The kids liked it. They were dancing around. It was late. It was like 10:30 at night, and they usually go to bed about 8, so that was a late day for them. But we all had a good time. I got eaten alive by mosquitoes because that happens. And yeah, other than that, I just worked this week. Yeah, and no real big plans coming up soon. Today's my husband's birthday. He got to celebrate by driving down to Florida. So yeah, we're not big celebrators, I guess. I like to usually go out to dinner for a celebration, but he started a school program and has been really busy. He had a big test yesterday, so he, instead of like doing anything, he just studied for that, and we'll celebrate at a later date this weekend, I guess. Okay, so I just have a little bit to show today. I don't have a whip parade or kidded parade for this video. I just didn't get anything organized. I figure maybe next week or the week after sometime I'll start getting into like the fall stuff, and then I can do Halloween stuff. But I have a couple finishes. One of them is a really big finish that I'm pretty excited about. No FFOs, didn't get my act together to FFO anything. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and film this before I kind of wind down for the evening. I can't decide what I want to do. If I want to sit in here and sew and make some project bags, if I want to just veg out and watch TV. I started watching what's it called? Manifest. It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's like a Netflix produced show or what, but it's a little cheesy, but it's kind of an interesting drama. It's different. I haven't really seen anything like this. My husband and I have been rewatching Game of Thrones usually in the evening, but he's been so busy with school that we haven't got to watch that lately, and I've been tired after work and not felt like working in my sewing room, so I just been watching TV and stitching. But okay, I'll just get into it. So one finish that I showed you as a whip last week was I finished the bottom part of April Truckin' Along. This is the Stitch with the Housewives series. Stitch with the Housewives series. I just have May, and then I'll be done with the series, and then I'll FFO them all and show you, obviously. I think I showed you the small as a finish last week. And then I had just barely started this one when I filmed last week. This was the Stitch Quarterly for Summer by Fat Quarter Shop. It's stitched on 14 count navy Aida with DMC. And I got it finished. It's stitched up, let's see, I was off last weekend, I think. So it stitched up in a weekend, pretty much. The solid stitching in hand goes pretty fast. So it was fun and easy. An easy, relaxing stitch. And like I said, it worked up quick. Okay, and then this is my big finish that I'm pretty excited about. It is, I posted it on Instagram yesterday, but I didn't bring the cover sheet. With Dye Needle and Thread, Pink Sparrow sampler. I used all the called for fancy floss, and it's, I just love it. This is my first sampler. I thought I wouldn't like samplers because, like, who wants to stitch an alphabet over and over again, but I actually really enjoyed that part. And just all the bright different colors. The original chart was released in like 2014, so I think some of the dye lots have changed a little bit, and I don't really know why it's called Pink Sparrow Sampler, because that color is pecan, so it's definitely a brown. And I stitched it on 28 count wood shell in the color China Pearl. It's a linen, so it's pretty, wood shell is pretty see-through. You can kind of see through me in the back. And I try not to carry my threads, but I mean, the back doesn't look terrible, but I will carry threads if I think it's reasonable. So yeah, but hopefully you won't be able to see it too bad. Now I just have to decide if I'm gonna frame this myself. I'm hopefully gonna go look for some frames before I have to go to work tomorrow. I tried to look on Thursday yesterday because I was off, but I had both kids in tow and that just was not gonna work. I did go to Joann's and they are having their DMC flosses on sale. Too low to show, which is 45 cents in my area. So I just bought some DMC that I don't have, colors that I don't have. So yeah, I was really excited about this this finish, and I hope to get it framed and hung up somewhere in my house soon. Okay, other than that, I only have a few whips because most of my time was spent on that piece. Today, because I finished that April trucking along, today I started May. This is what it'll look like. I started the small, so that's as far as I got. And this is just stitched for about 30 minutes before work, and then at my lunch break, stitched 14 count chalkboard black Aida with the called for fancy floss. I'm pretty excited to be done with that series and all caught up. And then, like I said last week, these two whips I did yesterday because Semi-Sane Stitchers bingo event started. So for that, we made a bingo board with different DMC numbers from projects that we, whips. And so the idea being that they spin 8 or 16 numbers. They spin 8 numbers twice a day. For the wheel selects 8 numbers twice a day. So 16 numbers of DMC. And I had 4 that spun yesterday and 1 that spun today. I haven't done the stitching for today, and I'm still 1 number behind from yesterday, and I don't really know what you win if you get a bingo. I think there's some, if you participate in all the games in Semi-Sane Stitchers, there's some grand prize, or there's prizes, or I don't know. I just kind of do it because it motivates me to stitch different things. I'm not really in it for the prizes. But one of the numbers I put on there was from this whip. It's actually only 1 number. Celebrate 4th by Madame Chantilly. I'm not going to put this 4th of July at the bottom. I'm just going to do the tiered tray I'm stitching it with the called for DMC. The number I stitched was 815. And so I did all the red that's on here. I started this last year. I had the whole tiered tray done. This is a piece of 16 count French lace, Beta. I think it's called French lace. So yeah, that's was one of my projects. I think the version I did, I am supposed to do 50 stitches. I don't really count the stitches, so I just kind of stitch on it, and you know, that's about 50. That was a lot more than 50, but. And then this is a whip that I started back in April, I think. It's a Hands Across the Sea. I don't have the cover photo because it's a PDF, but it's called Where Flowers Bloom. I'm stitching it with the called for DMC. This is a very pretty color palette. It's being stitched on 40 count platinum linen by Zweigart. And my goal, most of my colors on the board are from this chart, because I kind of have a goal. I'd like to make a lot of progress on this, or maybe even finish it. So what did I do? I did this heart and some red flowers. I did some green leaves. That was about it. It's 40 count, so it does take me a little bit longer. It's one strand over 2 threads. Sorry, I don't have a picture of this piece, but there's like a house down here. I think there's some trees. And on the original pattern, there's a bottom that says Nicola Parkman 2021, I think. I'm not going to put that, so I shortened this border, and it'll just end with the house. And this is like birds' beaks or something. But yeah, this, I don't know if I'll finish it this month. I kind of was all gung-ho for Jolly July, and I haven't started Jolly July yet. Not that it matters that much. So I will stitch on that a little bit tonight, just to get the bingo numbers caught up. And so that's it for my whips. I only had those few whips because most of my time was spent rage finishing Pink Sparrow sampler. Okay, so a little bit of haul from Crazy Annie Stitchin'. I'm in this club for the cottage garden samplings. What's it called? A Time for All Seasons. So we get the pattern and we get the fancy floss. There's usually like one or two skeins of fancy floss, and then DMC is the rest. I haven't started any of these. This is number 6 in the series. Number 7 is like a cool looking rooster thing on top of a watermelon. All of them have been really cute, and I really want to stitch them all. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm also in the club from Happy Little Stitch Shop for this Glitter Village. So we've gotten one house a month. The first month we got the fabric and the DMC, the called for DMC for the pattern. So yeah, and this is number 7. I haven't started this either. I kind of want to do it like Priscilla did. She did like 3. I think she did 3 sets of 3. There's 9 houses, and then finished it on a window. It looks really good, but I haven't done that yet. I think I want to start this tonight, kind of as part of Jolly July, but this is Snowballs for Sale. This came today, actually, from Fat Quarter Shop. They shipped it super quick because I think I ordered it Monday is when it came out. I got the DMC, and I'm going to stitch it on the called for fabric, which is 25 count Heritage Lugana. So I'm probably going to start that tonight while I watch TV. And then because one pattern can't travel alone from Fat Quarter Shop, and also they started a new newsletter for cross stitch, and the first one came out and it had like a coupon for fabric, so of course. So I used that coupon. It was like 20% off cross stitch fabric, or maybe just fabric flare or something. So anyways, I why not get some fabric? So I got this Fiber on a Whim peony. It's a 32 count linen, Belfast linen. I got this just plain white 35 count, mostly because I might try to dye that. This 32 count Belfast, what's it called? Petty Point, white Petty Point on Raw Natural. And then some fabric flare. This is what? Even Weave, dark denim dyed effect. I think it's 28 count. Even Weave, 28 count, Gray Bliss. And fabric flare is, sorry, my lighting's really bad. Fabric flare is that printed fabric. And then this is called Berkshire Hive. Also 28 count even weave. You can't, oh, I don't know. Can you see it? It's got little like beehives in the, probably should have taken it out of the plastic, but I didn't. Sorry. Okay, and then I placed Cricklewood Crossing. I really like her project bag. She had a shop update a couple weeks ago. She usually takes like 2 to 4 weeks to ship her bags, which it says that on the when you buy it. So it's never a surprise to me, but I keep ordering because I really like her bags. But so I've got this. This one is just some pretty birds and flowers. Has a little, I don't know, flower zipper pull. This one says, "May your bobbin always be full." It's just like a kind of quilted squares theme. It's got a little bobbin for floss. And then this is floral one. And all about the florals with the cute pink check. I just really like her bags. They're good. They're thick. The vinyl feels thick. The interfacing feels thick. I don't know. I just wanted to buy bags. Oh, excuse me. I sneezed. Sorry. And then she always sends a goodie with each bag. So because I bought 3 bags, I got 3 goodies. One of them was this pair of scissors, which I haven't obviously opened yet. These like Tim Holtz, it says Vintage Flair. I don't know what these are, but they're cute. Vintagey, Christmassy. They kind of look like you could turn them into buttons. I bet you could turn them into a needle minder. I don't really use needle minders all that much, so you could put them as finishes on a cross stitch piece. That idea just occurred to me. That would be cute. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but they're cute. Probably came from Hobby Lobby, actually. I think that Tim Holtz is a Hobby Lobby brand. And then the last bit of my haul, which is shocking. Like I usually have more haul than that. But because I was at Joann's yesterday, I just perused the fabric because I feel like making some project bags. And so I just bought some fabric. So this first one is just the patriotic cottons were on sale, like 50% off. So I just thought this would mostly be a good lining fabric, either for like a full cloth bag or a vinyl bag. I really liked this like chalkboardy kind of fall themed fabric. I'm pretty sure Denise Goose Designs made a bag with these last year. But yeah, I thought I would try to make one. I don't know what the lining would look like yet. And then I got these to kind of go together. I first saw this yellow floral, and then I thought this that would look good with like this as the inside, a blue accent. It is kind of metallic-y, but I thought that would be cute. And then I also got this as an option to do the lining. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job. I think that clashes a little bit, so this might just have to be on its own with the solid on the inside. Just a random purple floral. And I just thought these pineapples were fun and bright, and yeah. So that's all I got. That's all my haul. I yeah, I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do after this. I'll probably go start snowballs for sale actually, because I don't feel like cutting out fabric right now. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's a short video. I will come back. Oh, I never heard about the giveaway. I never heard back from the giveaway winner for that month's pattern. And I forgot to do the random draw, so I'll probably go back and do that and just send it to somebody, contact you, and hopefully you respond, because it was like 3 or 4 people commented, it wasn't that many. And then for the wallet one, I haven't done the drawing yet. So let's let it go for another week. Not that anybody else is going to comment on that video, but and I think only 1 or 2 people entered, if I can remember, for that one, but I didn't do the random comment picker yet. I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the people who comment on every video. I really do truly appreciate it. And I know I don't always comment back. I always like it, but it's nice. And I just like getting on here and talking to myself and pretending like I'm talking to people. I really would like to have like some in-person stitching meetups, but I don't know any local stitchers, and I'm not good about getting on that virtual stitchers group. So I just haven't been good at putting myself out there, I guess, is what I'm rambling about. But yeah, thank you. That's where I was going. Thank you for the people who comment every week. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I should be back next week. Because I think I'm off next weekend. I really can't remember what goes on from one week to the next. So, but yeah, I will see you all probably next week. Have a good night. Happy stitching. Have a happy and safe 4th of July. Bye.